Hi guys, it's Campbell coming at ya with another video, and today we're going to do something a little interesting. We are doing a virtual fun run together. We're doing a fun run, but we are doing it virtually, of course, because of everything going on in the world. That's right, today we're taking part in the Disney Cast Member 2020 Be Well Virtual Fun Run. Because we can't hold fun runs or large events all together, we are doing a virtual fun run. That means we get to choose a location and how much we do. Upon completion, we earn a customizable Big Hero 6 themed certificate to say that we've done it. It is important to note, however, that it is encouraged to follow guidance from local health authorities in relation to COVID-19. But if we can take part, we can choose to walk, jog, crawl. There is no time restriction on this, which makes it even more fun. Just any form of exercise is encouraged. Again, following instructions from local health authorities is very important during this pandemic. So if you are in lockdown, please do stay in lockdown. If you are required to wear face coverings while partaking in this, please do that. If it is required to physical distance, please do your best to maintain that physical distance. Here locally, we do not have to wear face coverings. It's just the physical distancing that we have to keep in mind. So a little disclaimer there. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. So, without further ado, let's take part in my first ever virtual fun run. So here we are on the way to where we are going to be doing the fun run. And it's a beautiful area. It's called the Mount Whitfield Conservation Park. I'm gonna have like photos and maps and all sorts of cool things going on in the screen, believe me. Future Dale, you better get on that. We are heading there now. We are going to be doing the Red Arrow track, which goes sort of up the mountain and sort of down and around at the same time. It is about a 1.5 kilometer round trip, and we're gonna be doing 2, maybe 3 laps of that as we go, and I'm gonna be turning on the camera occasionally and showing you the path and showing you my journey doing a virtual fun run, because we can't do fun runs or marathons or anything like that right now, and this has been a perfect opportunity to do that. We're not at the path yet, but I thought I would show you some areas of different birds that we can find in and around the sort of nature reserve here. We have to cut through part of the Botanical Gardens to get to these walking tracks. And of course, please don't feed the birds, because that's bad. And here's a more detailed sign. We are at Centenary Lakes right now, but here is a full detailed map of the Botanical Gardens area, which I do want to explore for a video at some point. But for this virtual fun run, we are going right here, more specifically right there. And here's a fun little sign for the kids, or the kids at heart, in quotation marks. 24 fun things for you to do. Find a quiet nook, tumble through the tunnel. This is fun. Build a sandcastle. There you go. And here's a better close-up view of the map of the whole Botanical Gardens area. But again, we're heading up that way. But yes, please do let me know if you want me to do a full video sort of exploring the entire Botanical Gardens area, because it is huge, and I think that would be nice for a lot of people, is to sort of, for those who are unlucky and can't escape from home right now, and it might be a good sort of area for you to explore, because this is just scratching the surface of it. We are currently in the sort of bamboo part of the reserve right here, and there's lots of bamboo which I just find beautiful. So, you know, there's a collection of shots of that coming for you. We have arrived at the Mount Whitfield Conservation Park, where all of the walking tracks are, to do our fun run. We are taking the Red Arrow walking track, as you can see right there. I'm not going to touch it because that's not sanitary. And we're going to take this red loop around and down. Very simple. And we're probably going to continue, do about 2, maybe 3 laps, depending on what the day is. Depending on how I'm feeling. And here's the sort of grade level for the Red Arrow track. And some safety tips, as you do. And of course, a little safety notice, just to keep us all safe and make sure that we're physically distancing while using this space. Always got to stay safe. So here we go, it has started, woo! And I'm walking. I've decided that for my own safety. Not only is this a cool sort of nature reserve, they've got cool little info signs here as well. Is it a turkey? Is it a chicken? No. It's Superman. Okay, let's keep going. I found some birds just chilling out. Oh yeah. I talk like this. And we have these cool little signs here that tell us how far we've gone and how far we've come. A little mini map there, right there. That's cool. And I thought I'd pause right here because this is actually the first spot that you could see a little bit of a view of the ocean out there. And that's cool. There's one more spot up a little bit further, and we'll stop there and get as much of a pan as we can. But we lucked out because it was a little bit rainy earlier, so I'm glad everything is cleared up for us to do this. On with the path. We're about halfway done. Flapper one, number 1 right here, I can talk. But if we come over a little bit this way, if I don't mind if I step here a little bit. You can see the start of the other track right here. as well. And another map as well. And some more safety tips for you to consider. And another checkpoint. Sorry, that lap sort of turned into me just showing the track and not showing any of the cool little tidbits or informational signs along the way. So I'm going to do the lap one more time. Actually, 2 more times. One so I don't have to film, and another time showing all the sort of cool little signs and facts for you all, because we all came here to learn. Not only do they have fun facts about animals, they have many facts about plant. This one actually talking about feral plants. So there you go. And right across the way with Bammy, this is a little bit away from that other sign. The previous shot that you just saw was the Chinese fish pole bamboo as well, and a secretive rainforest kangaroo. It's that secret. Look at him though. Look at him, so cute. Anyway, as you were, and along the path, if you are very observant, they have these little educational signs here for particular trees. I'm not even going to try and pronounce what that is. Drop a comment below if you think you know what that is pronounced. And this one. Drop comments below if you think you know how they're pronounced. Because I don't know. This is native to Mexico. That says Mexico down there. You can't see it on the film, but I can see it on the film. What? And right opposite the view from lap 1, just a friendly reminder there, we have a sign here for some flowers. We have the cocky apple, try not to laugh, and fit pencil, or fit information up there. Educational. Who would have thought you came here for education? Not me. Another little educational sign for you, this time for the buff-breasted paradise kingfisher. Very cool. I do like those educational signs along the way. You can sort of peel off the track, read them, have it act like a little bit of a rest. Like me. Onwards and upwards. Another sign along the path here for creeks and palms. We got a little bit of a sign down the way that explains the different seasons that happen here locally. But, you know, some of our creeks and palms adjust to that seasonal change as well. And this one's fascinating as it sort of talks about how the rainforest regenerates itself. Pretty cool, I'd say. And this one talks about rainforest trees having big roots. That's right, I went there. And like I mentioned before, here's the sign talking about our different seasonal types, so wet and dry season, and the creeks that run all throughout the walkway here. I don't know if you can make out that one. There's one that goes under a bridge over there, which is pretty cool. But here, that's what it looks like when it's flooded too. Amazing. And right opposite it, these are our last set of signs. Basically telling us this is a conservation park and how should leave it how we found it. That's nature. So we veered off track a little bit on the lap 3, but I wanted to get a little bit higher, like about 200 meters or something, to get a little higher, so you can have a look at some of the other views that you couldn't see from that. See over there in the distance, that is the airport. And back where we came from was down that way a little bit more. And the other lookout is slightly down that way, down, like I said, about 100 to 200 meters. Divot, of course. But now, back to enjoying our lap. Actually, I have some views from this other side. I knew I said I wouldn't turn the camera on in lap 3, but I had to, because I couldn't help myself. And get some city views. There we go. There's the clearest picture of the views, right there. And out here as well. Now here's the start of this yellow track that we're not taking. But look at this. Simply amazing. Okay, now we're going back to finish lap 3. So we did it. We did 3 laps of the Red Arrow walking track here at the Mount Whitfield Conservation Park area. 4.5 kilometers and about the 200 meters off track. So 4.7 kilometers here for the virtual fun run, fun walk, fun stroll. I didn't really run. That was sort of a last minute decision on my part not to run. But, you know, again, you gotta be safe. So there's that as well. So with that, I will cut to future Dale in the studio, who will be wearing something different. I mean, I hope. Because, you know, this is what we're rocking right here. Poor Steamboat Willie is having the time of his life. But it was fun. And future Dale in the studio will round out this video, and with the certificate presentation and the outro. Whee! Thanks me. Alright, I am home now, and I am all tidied up, as you can see. And you know, that was a bunch of fun. You know, I ended up doing a little bit more than expected. I ended up doing about 3 miles all told. If you include the little detour and the little to and fro that wasn't included in the actual laps. So I did about 3 miles, and you can customize a certificate as well. That was a fun thing I don't think I mentioned in the intro, and even if I did, it's been reminding. So I got a little bit of a customizable certificate that I will show on screen right now. And it was a bunch of fun, and you know, it was just good to, because we can't have these big events right now, it's good to sort of have something sort of in its place as well. And I'm so glad that Disney is also encouraging sort of wellness events and stuff like that as well at the same time. So, you know, it's good to get out there and stuff like that as well. All in all, a good day, and I typically don't do vloggy content, so it's good to sort of get out and about and do that sort of thing. So please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy that. That's going to do it for this week. What's coming at you next? One will never know. You can support this and everything I do over on my Patreon at patreon.com/DaleCampbell. That's patreon.com/DaleCampbell. YouTube.com/Dale Campbell, DaleCampbell. You can follow my adventures over on my Instagram at the Dale Campbell. That's THEDALECAMPBELL as well. As for what's coming next, who knows? Whoever knows what's going to happen right here on the YouTube channel next. No one does. Not even me. But we're in this adventure together. That's going to do it for this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe. I do greatly appreciate that as well. I upload every single week for you. And take care until next time. I've been Dale Campbell. This has been another video, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye.